Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you're new to this channel and new to this game, the game is simple. If you laugh at anything in today's video, you lose and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Today's punishment is piggybacking off of last weekend. If you laugh, you lose. You have to go out and start your own No Kings protest on your local street corner. I don't care if you live in a town with 1,000 people. We have 40 people. You got to go embarrass yourself on the corner. Think you're doing something good. You know, that's what you have to do. You have to go and look like a fool out there. If you accept the terms of today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you lose. Go. How it feels to like candy corn in a world full of candy corn haters. This is some of you. You feel empowered. Oh, I'm a candy corn. I love candy corn. It's so delicious. It's not. It's not. When all the protests are over and you have to go home alone to your cats. There's nothing wrong with cats, folks. Cats are fine. It's the lack of purpose, right? And that's what these protests are. This grasping for purpose in artificial places, things that aren't real. We don't have a king. We never have. We never will. So anyways, that's why this stuff is hilarious. There's also some sadness there. I really do pity these people. I pray for them. I hope they find purpose, real purpose. But you got to go join them. If you laugh today, you lose. Movie plot. A moth is an inspiring fashion designer, but must overcome his habit of eating his own work. Let's make it happen. If this was in the 90s, 80s, 90s, this would be a movie. Originality. Excitement. Now it's just, is it a sequel? No, okay, we're not making it. I have a pen that can write underwater. Wow, really? Yeah, it can write other words too, though. I should have known. The Star Trek memes are always dumb dad jokes, but ting, ha ha ha. Don't laugh at that. Dad, why am I named Rose? Your mother loved roses when she was pregnant with you. Dad, why am I named Daisy? Your mother loved daisies when she was pregnant with you. Oh, hey, Tyler. It's probably going to be some of these No Kings protesters. They'll go, I could take that out. Just because Trump said we're not supposed to, I'm going to do it. Sadly, that's probably happening right now. She's a good girl. Loves her llama. Loves Cheez-Its. And asparagus, too. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna change the words every time I hear this song. Tom Petty. I have to say this, last Sunday, if this meme came up, I wouldn't have been able to pretend to sing it. I'm feeling better. Thanks for all your well wishes in the comments, folks. Yeah, rough couple days, I'll say that. Jesus. Table for 26, please. Waiter, but there are 13 of you. Yes, but we're all going to sit on the same side. I like this meme. That's a good one. It's a funny meme. It's great. I love it. Therapy, SSRIs, yoga, mindfulness, diary, self-care, wellness, treatments, gym, Bible, red meat. That's all it takes, man. Dude, I just saw, this is great. Focus on this stuff. You should start feeling better. Stop injecting yourself with all this stuff. This guy, though, I'm pretty sure he just won another tournament, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully we'll be seeing him at the next Olympics again. Fantastic. My shoelace broke today. Most people would blame Donald Trump, but I know it's actually because of climate change. It's kind of crazy how that whole narrative is just dead recently. You don't see many protesters out there. They're few and far between, I should say. But before, I mean, it was every other news story. There was a hurricane. It's because of climate change. Well, it's a really quiet hurricane season this year. What happened? So the original charcuterie board. Oh man, I have not seen that in a long time. What I would do is I'd really thinly coat like the first 3 crackers, because I think it comes with like 4. And then the last one just lathered up with the rest of the cheese. Anyone else? Anyone else have problems like that? Each dot represents 5,000 hogs. Don't go in the oceans. It's where they're at, dude. Look at that. There's so many dots in the oceans on this map that it's solidly black. Be careful out there, folks. And what the hell? I didn't know there was hog heaven in Iowa. Jeez. There you go. Now you know. Amazon. Can you replace the spray when you run out? If you run out of pepper spray, you need to move to a different neighborhood. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is like, I mean, if you're using your pepper spray more than one time in your life, a handful of times, I mean, this is like it should be a very traumatic, unexpected, crazy thing in your life that doesn't happen often. And if you're having to refill it, you live in a bad place. Sadly, there's probably a lot of places like this where you have to use it often, but just move. Don't be trying to replace the spray in your pepper spray. Come on. But I identify as an angel. Yeah, we don't play that game up here. You don't play it up there. Stop it. You don't identify. You identify. No. You're playing pretend, okay? Enough of this. Whoever told me to come to London owes me an apology. Oh, look at that, mate. Or was that Australia? How do I do a British accent? It looks like tea and crumpets. It's some beans and a hoagie and a bun. It looks like crap. Come on. There's a delicacy there. London has fallen, okay? UK, I love you guys. You guys got to get it together, dude. Pelvis. Speaking of getting it together, what are we doing? Making these memes. What are we doing? Someone out there right now, I know it. I can hear you through this screen. You're laughing really hard at this. Shame on you. You think that's funny? Huh? Grow up. Every year, our aunt in Maine sends us little handmade chocolate lobsters. This year, they are soap. Guess how I found out? You gotta respect someone who plays the long game. That is fantastic. There's is it Matt Light? He used to be a tackle for the Patriots. He does that. I just saw a video of it. He put the long prank, like literally 2 years in the making. Put his friend on magazines. It was, yeah, a lot of respect. If you are playing the long game, this ant here, I love you. This is how it's done. We don't want immediate gratification with the jokes, man. That's easy. We want the long, drawn-out jokes that take planning, effort, commitment, okay? I love this. To-do list. Walk on thin ice. Bite the hand that feeds me. Judge a book by its cover. Bark up the wrong tree. Beat around the bush. Cry over spilled milk. So there's a lot on that list. A lot of people do that every day already, but sometimes, judging a book by its cover is 90%, right? 90% accurate. I'm in a bad place. Not mentally. I just had to drive through Missouri. Some good spots in Missouri. Had some good times in Kansas City. I have gotten a speeding ticket in Missouri, though. A man must have goals, money, and a house to have me. What do you offer? Me? Ha ha ha. This is a lot of the dating world now. You see this, there are so many interviews where interviewers are asking women this, like, he has to have this, he's got to be 6'2", he's got to make $500K a year, he has to do this, he's got to do that. And you ask, okay, well, what are you bringing to the table in this relationship, in this team? You guys are a team when you get married. That's what happens. I'm just bringing myself. What? That's insane. How did young women ever get this mentality? This is very sad. You're a team. You become one. Okay, yeah. Anyways, this just drives me nuts because I see it all the time. Night before fishing trip. Ah, it's beautiful. Love it. Yeah, I've done it before. You get 1 hour of sleep. It's been a while. But yeah. Early ice fishing, I'm coming for you. Matt Damon, but stung by bees. Jesse Plemons. I will say, I just saw a trailer of him and Emma Stone. Looked like one of the first original storylines I've seen in a long time. Could be wrong. It could be a sequel. I don't think it is. But he looked pretty thin. I have to say that. Doesn't look. Yeah, it looks totally different than usual. If Tylenol causes autism, imagine what this stuff did. Dude, this is it. This is what it did, dude. This is why we all have problems. Millennials. I will say I never had, I swear to you, I don't think I ever had the colored ketchup. Because it was, I'm pretty sure they had purple and I think they had blue. I'm pretty sure there was those two. It doesn't look good. You gonna eat some purple stuff on your fries? I don't care if it tastes like ketchup. Cowboy does not concern himself with the sharp pain he gets in his chest a couple times a month. All right, be a cowboy, but don't be a cowboy. If you're feeling some sharp pains, you're really stressed out, you got some clogged arteries, and you need to make some changes. All right, you only got so many beats in your heart, and if you're feeling that sharp pain, you might not have many more. Take care of it. Point of view: there's a fire at school, and the teacher says to leave in alphabetical order. Zach, see you, Zach. It was nice knowing you, buddy. It is dark, but yeah, you're not making it out if you're at the end there. But then you know what? All of you kids that had the Z names wasn't that bad. Come on, because the teacher would reverse order it occasionally and make the kids at the end not feel as bad. Don't lie. Renovations done to a 500-year-old tower. Oh, is that true? Is that the North Dakota castle? You guys ever heard of that? There's a castle in North Dakota. It's like a famous it's literally, it's not even a castle, if we're being honest, but this is why dogs are happier. Yeah. Sitting there thinking about stuff that doesn't actually matter. And there's the dog thinking about stuff that matters, man. So this is a deep one. I will say, you know, I like the Bitcoin one. The Bitcoin one's good. Still though, you die, you don't take it with you, right? Enjoy the time with the dog. That's my point here. Me at work, when someone asks me to do something that doesn't sound good. It sounds good. You're playing the game of politics at work, and I love it. That's what you got to do. You got to. Sounds good. That is what it is. Biden, the shard of the deal. It's still hilarious to me. And there's a lot of speculation and stories of that happening behind the scenes. It's still hilarious to me that they said, okay, yeah, this guy's so mentally impaired that he can't be the candidate anymore. But oh, let's let him be the president for the next 6 months still. The hell were we doing? Where's the 25th Amendment then? I mean, come on. Same people do out there on the street corners protesting. Their cornbread ain't quite done in the middle. We know that. Kid after Halloween. Hey, who ate all my candy? Dad. Dads, you have a right. It's called the dad tax. 90% goes to dad, 10% to the kids. Mom gets to have some off of dad's. Imagine pulling up to Coachella, selling these, and watching people's mouths fill up with towels. 10-pack of portable, disposable, compressed towels. I gotta know how big that tube is. Good prank, good way to make some extra cash. I'm not telling you you should do this, but be the reason management creates new rules at work. Diabolical. You can only do this if you know you're irreplaceable. And I would say 90% of people at work think they are irreplaceable. But from a distance, you're like, dude, what? Dude, what? Everyone's replaceable. I would say, well, yeah. I shall name him Birdie Sanders. What the hell's wrong with that bird? Poor bird. I deserve at least 60% of the feed in the bird feeder. That's him. That's what he said. When the world didn't melt 3 years ago, so you got to find the new grift. Well, now what's she going to do? She kind of ditched the whole global warming thing. I'm sorry, climate change thing. Went to that. Now that that's coming to an end, we'll see if it's actually coming to an end. What's she going to do now? Greta, keep us informed here. We got to keep up with the memes. A lot of memes out there. Got to be made still. Never stop what you're doing, Greta, because the memes are absolutely priceless. Absolutely priceless. Enjoy Halloween, because Mariah Carey is defrosting as we speak. And we've had a couple of memes about this. Enjoy the Halloween weekend, folks. I hate to put this on you, but here we are. I'm no expert by any means, but I think you are doing it wrong. Is that a Beamer? What? Why? Oh, my first question is, I mean, that looks like a pretty nice car. I couldn't tell you what it is. Why do you have a hitch on that? If that's all you got to put a hitch on it. But it seems like yeah, it is wrong. What happened to your truck here? Ladies, please try to keep your costumes realistic this year. Tinkerbell should not weigh 200 pounds. That's not funny. That is not funny. not funny. But let's be realistic, guys. Come on. My first Halloween, my parents were OJ and Nicole, and I was the judge. Oh, yeah. Oh, this wins it, dude. Can you imagine? Someone should dress up in this and see what happens. You're going to be all over the place. People are going to be shaming you. Be all offended. People over 40 watching the third band set up before the headliner. If that main artist ain't out by, geez, I hate to even say 9 p.m., I'm leaving. That's a late night, too. I'd love to see the headliner at like 8 p.m. The jokes write themselves. Feminist Majority Foundation. Aww. You get it? You got the joke? That's funny. That's great. These dogs look like they have good credits. That they do. They do. They got good credits. That's an 850 score right there. I'd love to see it. Responsibility. Prove that if you need credit, you can pay it back. You can be responsible with it. Goosebumps. Man, we have some bad ones today. That is a horrific meme. Marriage is just your spouse constantly standing in front of the kitchen drawer or cupboard you need to open. Just did it this morning. We have one of those garbages that you have to like pull out, right? It's like, excuse me, I gotta be. That's what I got. It's every day. That's part of marriage, man. 90% of it. When the tax man is snooping while you rode off the RV, tell him to kiss your, you know what, okay? You want to see what it is, what we're using it for? Here you go, prick. Get out of here. Stop wasting tax money. Tolerant liberal at the grocery store admiring my Charlie Kirk t-shirt. Oh, yeah. They don't like this. I will say, dude, I have seen a lot of Charlie Kirk t-shirts out in public. I've acknowledged them a few times, like, hey, I like your shirt. So keep wearing them. I love it. We need to stop the war in Gaza. Just did. No, not you. And this is the reaction. Trump does is bad. Of course, we know that. It's like, wait a minute, but you wanted that. That's a good thing. Less people dying, less innocent people dying. We don't want that. Why would anyone want that? And then, no, but not him. F. Christopher Columbus. They were refugees looking for a better life, bringing diversity and inclusion. Don't be a bigot. Yeah. And I think that the word is definitely conquer. They got conquered. It is what it is. Dominant cultures throughout history have conquered other cultures. It's just, it happens. When men pretend to be women. When kids pretend to be Indians on Halloween. Come on. That's funny. We got men pretending to be women all over the country. It's wild. And they're okay with that. I hate the news media. I hate the news media more. What's wrong with the news media? You guys still watch the news? Oh, dude. Yeah. I get all my news through memes. I literally am the meme. The meme thing. You know, we've had that meme many times. If it's not in the memes, I don't get it as news. You're not getting a straight story from any news place. Come on, be honest. Day 3 of soaking because no one wants to wash her. She got fresh water today. I don't condone soaking. You guys know that. Wash the thing. Scrape off whatever in the crock pot. But if you're going to let it soak, though, you do got to change that water because it stinks after a couple days. So change out the water. Pack light will be gone for only a few days. Me. I will say, don't be that person on vacation, obviously. This, though, is fantastic. What a stack job, dude. Look at this. Wow. Can you even see through the windshield? Me. Why don't you take a nap, bud? Kid. I'm not tired. 30 seconds in the car ride. This is my daughter. It's like I hate that we have to do it, but sometimes we have to take her on a car ride to get her to sleep. Otherwise, she won't sleep. I don't want to take a nap. Less than a mile, she's out every time. Every time. Is this too much to ask for? She's my sweet potato. I am. It's called love right there, baby. They've been together for 60 years now. Congrats to them. I love it. I don't know if that's true or not, but they look like it. If they're wearing those shirts, they've been through some stuff together as a couple. And that's what it's all about. I'm mad about something I never researched. I heard Colbert say it. I heard Jimmy Kimmel say it, so it must be true. Scott Player, the last NFL player to don a single bar face mask, pictured here in 2007. You know, some would say that there's 2 bars in that photo. You got the bar on the helmet and the handlebar. Look at that, dude. That is a handlebar stash if I've ever seen one. Wow. We gotta bring this back. Did they outlaw this in the NFL? Come on, if you're a kicker, you don't need a helmet. Well, maybe you do, but you can have a single bar at least. Why do they have fake languages on Duolingo? High Valyrian, Klingon, Dutch. The Dutch. You know, I think what's more concerning here is that, okay, yes, it's on there, but 911,000 learners of High Valyrian? That's a lot of people, dude. Klingon, 334,000? What are you guys doing? What skill? It's not a real skill. Yeah, you could learn it, but why? Are you in theater? No kings. Lifetime senators. Lifetime senator, lifetime house rep. They don't care about that. How come you get, like, let's work together for once. How about that? Let's take your idea here. No kings. Let's put in term limits. You guys want no kings? It applies to senators and representatives too. How about that? Let's work together here. I'm glad you guys are on board with the term limits thing. Let's do it. Is the king in the room with us right now? In her mind, probably. She's nuts. Taylor Swift taking her music out for a walk. Again, I know there's Swifties that watch us. I see the comments. You can like her music. That's fine. It's not high quality lyricism though. It's just not. She's not Bob Dylan. It's not. Millions gather to express total ignorance about political system. The other thing too is hopefully by the time you watch this, we'll have a Wednesday video of that Day Nadewell video. We'll talk about this there too, but a king wouldn't allow people to go out and criticize him like this. And that alone is like, okay, there's no king. You guys are dumb. In many places, it is now unlawful to play Yahtzee with squirrels, and that's a shame, dude. Playing Yahtzees with squirrels is fun, but they're outlawing it. Seems to be a free country. Ice cream. Cruel world. There you go. If you ever feel black-pilled, you ever feel like, what is this? Nothing matters, you know? It does. A lot of stuff matters. But if you're ever you're feeling too much like that, get some ice cream. It'll take you out of your slump, you know? Pray, read the Bible a little bit, and then get back at it, okay? Recenter your focus and on the ice cream in the church, you know, and then there you go. And you'll see the world and you're like, okay, now we can do some stuff. There are some things to do. You can add one more chess piece to the board. How does it move and what is it called? The bureaucrat. It can move to any unoccupied position on the board, but cannot capture pieces. It's just there to get in the way and slow things down. Oh, I love that. What a great idea. And very true, too. Bureaucrats. And that's what I always say politicians, but I think it's the bureaucrats. The bureaucrats are the biggest anchor, the biggest weight, the biggest hurdle, the biggest annoyance in the world. And it's the people that buy into this and think it's a good idea. Oh, let's create all this red tape, this giant welfare system where we all have jobs, but we don't really do anything. We get paid by taxes. Yeah. How did you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose, and you got to go start your own No Kings protest today, right now. After this video, after you click like and after you click subscribe. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
You took it from me! You took it from me! Idiots!